Okay, I think we're starting. So there's a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to talk about it, so I will do my best to guide you through all that's happening. It actually starts here. When Tonkotsu presses start to skip that title screen of Cranky, he presses down right afterwards, and this will allow you to start with Funky Plane right here. Saves a little bit of time. Alright, into the first stage, in most other categories you would pick up Diddy here, but in this category, you ideally don't want Diddy. Oh, unfortunately. So what Tonk tried to do there is throw the DK barrel and then catch it before it actually hits the ground. That way the game will think Diddy is out while he's not actually out, but Tonk will do that in an alternative way now. So he will sacrifice Diddy upon re-entry and then throw the DK barrel, and then start select before it's actually out. So first, yeah, like that. And now the game will think Diddy is out while he's not actually out. And what Tonk will do next is he will sacrifice Donkey above a pit. Now the game thinks Diddy is out, and actually the game expects you to still be able to play as Diddy at this point. And casually we go to World 3 through a trick called Map Warp. Okay, so at this point, let me try to explain it as best as I can. The game thinks you're Diddy, but you're actually Donkey. Through the so-called split-up glitch that Tonk did in World 1. And so, what Tonk will do now is go through the stage and go back to a DK barrel. He has to get the steel keg across to about halfway, which seems to be no problem. Okay, and now he will throw the steel keg and pick it back up with the ostrich, like this. And by touching then the halfway barrel, it will turn into an invisible object. And this invisible object will allow you to open bonuses. And he will use that invisible object to open this bonus right here. Okay, and in this bonus he will now pick up the DK barrel. Remember, the game still thinks you're Diddy, but now Tonk will actually get Diddy out, and the game gets confused, as we say. So he controlled both Kongs at that point, and by exiting the bonus twice at the same time with both Kongs, according to the game, you change the exit value of that bonus, and instead of going back to the level that Tonk came from, he now is in Manic Mincers in World 6. So that was a lot to take in. But now we're in World 6, and since we entered the bonus with the ostrich, we also exited with the ostrich, and that's why the ostrich is still here. Okay, now we're gonna need Donkey back for a trick in the next level. At this point the game is no longer confused, you're just in World 6, period. Okay, now in Misty Mine, Tonkotsu will do what's called a super free roll. So he will take damage next to a wall with Diddy, and as you could see, when Diddy went off the screen, he jumped off, and somehow Tonk is able to store that vertical movement. And by interrupting it with a rope, he is able to combine it with a roll, and that allows him to just fly over the stage. So as long as Tonk keeps holding B, he will gain height, and about halfway through this level he will release B, and for the remainder of the level he will be falling until he lands just before the exit of the stage. Okay, the glitches are not over yet, because Tonk will go back to Manic Mincers now and set up the split-up glitch again that he also did in World 1. So first he throws a DK barrel and he starts selects before it hits the ground. The game thinks Donkey is out. Then Tonk will take damage as Diddy above a pit, and now, to put it as eloquently as possible, the game is confused. Now Tonk will play Loopy Lights as normal, but there is a catch. Because the game is confused and still thinks Donkey is out, if Tonkotsu now takes damage when he's not above a pit, he will actually softlock. So I hope I didn't just commentator curse him, but I have full faith in Tonkotsu. So Loopy Lights is played as normal. Tonkotsu will not pick up these light barrels unless they're conveniently in the way. He knows the stage from his heart, and you can still see it a little bit if your CRT is bright enough. Looks like he is all good. Yeah, nicely done. Alright, so we're still in the split up glitch state. And what Tonk will do now in platform perils is abuse a mechanic of that once again. So he will grab the barrel that contains Donkey and he will throw it while entering the bonus barrel right here. And for reasons, now he's out of the level and can move on to Necky's Revenge. Okay, so now most of the difficult stuff is past us. Tonk has done very well. And the remainder is just two bosses that do not have any big tech to them. In Necky's Revenge you preferably want low spawns because it's easier to get quick hits on Necky with low spawns. And no problems there for Tonk. Alright, this is looking like a very solid run. Now all that's left is K. Rool. And in K. Rool there's honestly not much to talk about. This is often called a quote-unquote glorified cutscene by the community, because you just have to go through K. Rool's phases without a whole lot to do. The only optimization you can do is jump on K. Rool's head as soon as he throws the crown to save those extra few frames. Donkey's in front here. For some reason it's easier to get quick hits in with Donkey. So Tonk does not want to lose Donkey. And it looks like he's trying to do some slap slides. By doing the slapping attack and moving to the left or right at the same frame, there will be a nice slide right there. Just for swag. But Tonk, of course, does this for the fans. Right, and I will shut up and let you enjoy the music for now. Alright, and there we go, that's Donkey Kong Country any percent. Oh wait, Tonk forgot to stop the timer. Oh well, happens to the best of us. Now all that's left is watching the credits. Wait, why did a claptrap cut the game? And why is the concept by a clump? And why is there a question mark after the end? I'm sure it's nothing. Okay, so as I was saying, this was Donkey Kong Country any percent, a very short what's happening? Oh, what? He gets back up! I've never seen this before, I swear. Nani? Okay, so we apparently get some K. Rool DLC right here. And... okay, now it's actually the final hit. And time. 8:13, that's a fantastic time. GG to tonkotsu. So yeah, that's Donkey Kong Country any percent. There's a reason this category is not shown that often on marathons, because in addition to being short, this is actually a really difficult category. The tricks that Tonk casually did are actually not easy to pull off, so GG to Tonk. Alright, so thank you to SpeedGaming for showcasing this category. This is a category that does not get as much attention as, for example, all stages, but I think it's still a really fun category to show off how truly broken this game is. And yeah, with that I think that's all there is to this run. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I think there will be more Donkey Kong Country over the course of this marathon. I think actually for later today or tomorrow, depending on where you are, there's going to be a trilogy race. So make sure to watch that. And yeah, other than that, I think that's all there is to say for now. Thank you to SpeedGaming for having us, and rolling out.